Jackass Forever is directed by Jeff Tremaine and stars Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, and Chris Pontius. The Jackass crew is back with their fourth movie comprised of games, pranks, stunts, and a whole lot of pain received by every returning member and even a few newcomers. When it comes to Jackass, I have no connection to it. I have never seen anything related to this franchise. The TV series, the movie, the spin-off movies, none of it. I have no connection to this franchise. But I did go see this movie with a best friend of mine who absolutely loves the Jackass franchise. So, for his sake and for the sake of the fact that one of my New Year's resolutions was to see every new release that I saw a trailer for, I went to go see this movie with him in a packed theater with everyone just wanting to just laugh their ass off. And did I join them in laughing my ass off? Hell yes. This was 100 minutes of nonstop hilarity, and it went by so quick that by the time it was over, I was actually disappointed that the credits were already here. Film is always subjective, but describing the positives of a comedy, especially this film, is extremely subjective. Because it's comedy, you either laugh at it or you don't. So for this movie, you are either going to love every minute of it or you are going to love none of it. And for me personally, I loved every second of it because I laughed at every second of it. The pure insanity of these stunts and pranks are legendary. The sheer amount of pure primal physical comedy and dedication to every stunt, no matter the injury, is something that I cannot even imagine agreeing to half the time. The best way I can describe this movie is a fail compilation that you would see on YouTube, but with the budget of a movie and with every intention to fail. And I laughed as much as I did in this movie as I always do in those fail compilations. And by God, this movie is hilarious. This isn't really a 3-act structure kind of movie. There's no beginning, middle, and protagonist, antagonist, or anything like that. It pretty much is just a whole bunch of stunts wrapped up into a 100-minute runtime. But with that said, it is 100 minutes of runtime that is absolutely hilarious. And what I have assumed, based on my friend's reaction, is that every single Jackass movie before this, all 3 of them, is pretty much the same sort of structure. So if you're going to see this movie, you pretty much know exactly what sort of structure you're going to get, and you are going to love every minute of it. But it's not just the comedy aspect that's great. There is also clearly a lot of heart and passion put into this film, oddly enough. Even as a newcomer to this madness, the amount of love and friendship that these guys have with each other is truly infectious. The best way to see this movie truly is with your friends, surrounded by a whole audience, so that not only can you truly laugh at everything going on screen as loudly as you possibly can and as welcomingly as you possibly can, but also just so that you can feel the love that these guys have with each other, with the people around you. Yeah, weirdly enough, Jackass Forever is a fantastic theatrical experience. So even though, yeah, I do really think this movie is hilarious, are there flaws with the movie? Technically, yes. If you don't like Jackass in any capacity, whether it's TV show or movie, you're not gonna like this film, just like you don't like them in any of those other forms. It's pretty much is just the same positive that for this movie that I have with the negatives. If you love Jackass, the show or movies, you're going to love this film. If you hate Jackass, the show or movies, you're going to hate this film. Plus, oddly enough, a lot of the stunts and outcomes were shown full force in the trailer. Don't get me wrong, seeing them on screen, they were still funny. But for a lot of the competitions especially, we already saw who lost and what their punishment / reaction to their punishment is. I just feel like for as funny as it was, if it wasn't shown in the trailer, it would have been even more funny. But at the same time, I do understand, because how can you market a movie like this without giving away a lot of the punishment, a lot of the blood, and a lot of the pain within it? But with that said, at this point, I'm pretty much just grasping at straws in terms of flaws that I can find within this movie, because throughout the entire runtime, I was not only entertained, but I was laughing and loving every second of it. The stunts and pranks are creative. The cringe reactions that you love having whenever you watch pranks, fails, or simply jackass material is just as great in this film as it is in all of those other things. And the brotherly love that all of these guys have with each other is truly felt, and it just adds to the comedy, because you know, for as much as they're going to get hurt, they're just going to laugh it off with the audience. There's not much I can say, honestly. I laughed at every scene, I loved every minute of it, and I was sad when it was over. I honestly can't believe I'm going to say this, because I'm a true newcomer to this franchise, but this is my truth. I'm going to give Jackass Forever an A. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments down below, what's your favorite Jackass stunt? I've only seen so few of them, so for me personally, I'm just going to go with my favorite from this film, and that is the bear scene that you see in all the trailers, and it's only shown partly in the trailer. The rest is really intense and really funny. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best. Don't forget to click subscribe down below and click the bell icon to stay up to date on all things movie, all things TV, all things nerd.